Hey everybody, just wanted to make some videos regarding the current assignment, and you'll find some more videos coming up here regarding next week's assignments and for the quiz next week. So on this week's assignments, you have fractions that you're working with. And on identifying fractions, you could watch the actual video. It will show you the same thing I'm about to show you. Okay. And that is that, well, basically, right, it says assume each circle shown below represents one unit. Express the shaded amount as a single fraction and as a mixed number. So if I look at this, my single fraction, and if one circle is a unit, that means what the circle is split up into is going to be my denominator, and then my numerator is going to be the number of shaded areas I have here. So if I look, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So 7 out of 2, 7 halves, okay? And so I'm going to change that to a mixed number. And actually, you can just look here. You see 1, 2, 3 full circles, right? And that gives me 3. And that's the same thing as 7 divided by 2. You're going to get 3. And you're going to have 1 left over, one half left over, right? So that is how you do these. Generally, this isn't too tough, and actually these are a little too easy. These, or maybe this one. So this one, we have each one of these is split into 12s, it looks like. And I have 12, 24, 36, 38. So 38 12s, okay? And I have 3 full circles, so 3, and 3 divided by 12 is going to be 3. The remainder then is 2 over 12, right? Which can be reduced, correct, to 1/6. And you would do that. You got to, whoops, you got to change that to 1/6. I don't think this would count it wrong, but it's good practice to make sure you are doing that. So anyway, so that's that problem. If there's any questions about it, you can certainly take a look at these videos again. But there is an identifying fractions video on the actual assignment. So, and all you gotta do is click on that, hide video or show video, and he goes over it with you. Okay, so that is that problem. Let's look at the next one. Simplifying graphically, I'm going to let you look at that. I think that's pretty simple to pick up. And simplifying fractions generally, right, you are going to find the common factor. And so if we look at 12 and 28, right, we have a common factor, and one way to find that is to list the factor pairs of 12. 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, right? And so I've got those factors, and then list the factors of 28, right? And so 1 and 28, right? 2 and 14, 3 doesn't work, 4, right, and 7, 5 doesn't work, 6 doesn't work. Okay, so then we say, well, what's the largest factor they share? Well, it's 4. So I'm dividing both of those by 4. And so I end up with by 4 over 4, 3/7. Okay, and then just go down there and pop in that 3/7, and we'll get a yes. All right. Now I do want to show you an alternative, but I want to do it with something a little more difficult than. How about with this 22/72? Okay. So with this, I'm just going to, if you factor down to prime numbers, right? So 22, to get it to prime numbers, you can either do a factor tree. I just start with 2. So I divide that by 2, I get 11. There is no more factors there. It's 2 and 11, right? And then 72, I start with 2. And you can keep going, and I'm going to, because I want you to see how I do this. Times 2, right? Divided by 2 is 18. So times 2, so we're dividing by 2, 9. And so that means 3 times 3. Okay. Now, if we look at this, there's a 2 here and a 2 here. So if we cross those out, okay, whatever's left is going to be your reduced fraction. So I'm going to have 11 over, let's see, 9 times 4, 36. Okay. So if you do primes, you're not necessarily finding a common factor to divide with. You're finding the common factors to cross out and then multiply the whatever's left to get your new fraction. So that's just another take on doing this. 11/36. Okay. And there we go. Now, again, though, there's several videos here. You're welcome to watch any of those. And of course, there's also help online if you need it. And that's pretty much what I got.